So it's my last day here in Vilnius, so I'm packing up, getting my gear ready so that I can check out here at the hostel, heading out to Poland. Going to take a bus, probably about 4 or 5, I think it's 5-hour ride on the bus. So I have a totally awesome seat, my favorite seat on the entire bus. It's the front seat on the second deck. In Bialystok in Poland, safe and sound. It's about 7:30 in the morning and I just got up. I'm headed to the grocery store to get some breakfast. This is my hostel back here. Just did not sleep well last night. Just really difficult. I'll do a little video about that later. But I'm gonna go get some breakfast and then I'll wait for the hostel to clear out enough to explain a little bit about the situation and why I didn't sleep well. It's a beautiful morning out, so I decided to have breakfast in the park. I've got some juice, a couple of bananas, and some bread. Total cost at the grocery store was about $2.50. Life is not always perfect when you travel, and this is the absolute smallest bed that I've ever slept in like over 100 hostels, this bed here. The problem for me is this board down here. This board here blocks my feet from hanging off the end, and when you have a very narrow bed like this, here I'll try to capture laying down, and I'm putting my head against the wall. Here you can see my feet are hitting that board, so that makes it absolutely impossible. If I put my head down against the board here on the other side, so my head's against the board, then my feet are flat down there, and it makes it impossible to sleep. Unless you sleep on your side, curled up in a ball, which is what I tried to do last night, but the other problem here is these mattresses. These mattresses are maybe only probably 2 or 3 inches thick, and the foam is probably several years old, so it's not very comfortable. It's like rock hard. So needless to say, I probably only slept maybe 2-3 hours last night, so that's not fun. It's really hot today, and the park is probably 10-15 degrees cooler than the rest of the city. I want to talk about a question that I get a lot. Why do I travel? So the answer to that really is simple. It's all under one big heading of new information, new input. I just love new input, and that's a giant header. Underneath that, there's many different kinds of input. There's language, different kinds of language. I love learning languages. There's food, trying different kinds of food, meeting people, making new friends in different cultures, understanding a different culture and the way they think, the way they behave. There's just so many different things underneath this giant header of new input, new information. That's what I enjoy about when I travel. It looks so good. So we have tongue. Pickles, cucumbers,
but it's not the pickles that you know.
Okay.
I bet.
Okay.
It's not the same.
And cabbage?
Yes, it's cabbage.
And potatoes. And
Yes.
tongue from a cow or tongue from pig. Pig.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
There's sausages inside.
Okay, thank you.
Do you need any water?
No, that's perfect. You are excellent. Your English is very good. Very good. She's very helpful.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much.
So I just ordered some Polish food here, and I'm going to eat tongue for the very first time. This is pork tongue, and then some mashed potatoes, some cabbage, and let's see, cucumbers, and some soup, some traditional soup, and then some water. Total cost for this was about $5. Okay, here we go for the real challenge. I'm going to try tongue for the first time, and I'm prepared. I have my water ready, caps off, just in case. It's actually okay. It tastes sort of soft, a little bit chewy and soft. It's sort of a cold meat. It's not really very hot or heated, and sort of a gravy sauce on it. So it's actually quite pleasant. Maybe a little bit more like turkey and not being super flavorful. I think I like it. It's not bad. Down the central square, they've got a celebration going on. They have a bunch of singing groups, I guess 24 different groups, Polish, Ukraine, Estonian, a bunch of different groups. So it should be really interesting to see musical performances from these various groups.